Hello again, this is the last model and I will continue to through some examples to elucidate the transformations of big data in the business activities and how do we relate with this paradigm. I will go through a story about a website called Decide.com that came out with a very simple idea but very powerful one. All of us know that different shops have the same items at different prices. And they play with our lack of information in order to set the price that they find it more profitable. But how about if you analyze all the data from all the products that are available on the internet and create a system where the user can compare the specific price of an item in the specific shop with the range of prices that is available in the other shops. So this is essentially what Decide.com have come out with this idea. They create a system that scraped the internet pages for items and prices. They came out with about 5 billion prices, right? And they claim that is about 77% accurate in terms of predicting the right price or the price for a certain product. And they can guide you for where this price is cheaper and in this sense help you to see if you are doing a good business, a good deal or not so good deal. So this example not only fits perfectly in the world of big data in the sense that the power has been shifted from the producers to the consumers. So consumers have the power in their hands not only to influence the products they are buying in hotels by recommendations, by reviewing these items, but also before even buying it. So this model has been so successful in predicting the prices, analyzing the prices of all the items, that actually can be also used to predict inflation, and is more accurate in predicting inflation in the US than the official statistics bureau in the United States. So you see that these elements are available to everybody. I mean, why don't another guy come out with this idea? Okay, the data is there, it's available, it's free. You can scrap for web pages and check the prices. Okay, you don't have to pay anything to do that. The algorithms, come on, the algorithms are not so complex. Everybody can analyze. It's just comparing prices and making some statistical analysis on this data. And the product is not so much complex. You just put a website where you aggregate all this data, put these algorithms, and you make estimations of the prices and tell you if your item is a good purchase or not a good purchase. So what is really different here is the idea. I mean, the guy that came out with this idea, that in his mind connected all these dots and makes a light out of it, this is where the value is. And these disruptions are available in lots of fields. Okay, you just scratching the surface of all the possibilities that we have in our hands. Okay, I will browse for other examples, very well-known examples like the Amazon.com, and I'll give you some numbers that you may not be aware of it. Like the fact, for instance, everybody knows that Amazon has a recommendation system. When you buy an item, or even if you browse an item, a book, or any other item, on the bottom of this item, you'll see a window with other items related to this item. And this is very accurate. And the numbers the Amazon have shown have put in evidence that about 2/3 of sales comes from these recommendations. So it's a very useful, in terms of business, very profitable system of boosting sales, because when you buy a book about the Second World War, you may be also interested in the related items to this book. Okay, so it makes sense. Furthermore, Amazon have previously a team of experts in different fields that put these items together, somehow handcrafted recommendation system. So they decide which book is related to whatever book they have for sale. But during a blind test they made several years ago, they found out that recommendation system from the algorithms is much better than recommendation from experts. Not only is better, also it's cheaper. So are we putting humans out of the equation again, just throwing them and automizing all this process? I will not go so far, but I will say definitely that experts are only experts when we don't have either the algorithms or the data or the minds or the engineers or mindset in the company that connects these two points together: data, algorithms, product. Okay, and also I will add to that in terms of decision making, most of us are used to have humans deciding upon what they think is correct or not correct. But often this what you think is correct or not correct is not validated by data. And somehow we enter in the clash between the algorithms and the decision making, the manager or the guy that has power to decide. And unfortunately, most of times is the woman that wins, not the machine. But I will tell you just an example about a customer we had at Closer, where they want to run algorithms for deciding whether to accept a customer for a credit card or not accept a customer. So this is a subprime, they are working in the subprime market, so they are customers that are not accepted by banks, so they come to this online banking for credit card. And it turns out that you analyzed about 600 different data variables, okay? And it turns out that some of these variables, the algorithm comes out with a prediction that is completely antagonic to what you should expect. For instance, one of the variables is the effort ratio. It means the ratio or the ratio between the monthly salary and the total debt that you have. You should expect that the lower this ratio, the higher the quality of the applicant. But it turns out that the opposite occurred. So this is a completely counterintuitive output. So what we do, we trust in the experts or we trust in the data? We trust in the data because data doesn't lie. So I will finish my presentation by making just a short overview and some guidelines for the future. I will say that we are entering in the tremendous, in the amazing period of time. For the first time in history, we have access to large quantities of data, tremendous computing power at a very low price, and exploring amazing algorithms that can smash all this data and can be useful for our business. Okay? There is a lot of hidden information that are in data, and it's our task to extract this information and to create a product through analyzing all this data that is available. For instance, just one more example about the opportunities that we are facing by taking advantage of these factors is a company founded by ex-Googler called Zeist Finance, where the idea again is they work in the subprime market of credit, and the way they took advantage of in respect to banks is that they look at the applicant not only at the credit history, if they have a large balance sheet account or if they have a long history with the relation with the bank, but they just look at how the applicant, the trail that the applicant leaves in their social network, in all the websites he visits, all the comments he leaves in blogs, how he's related with other friends in Facebook, the tweets it uses in his Twitter feed, how long it takes to fill out the form in the website, if you use capitals or not capitals. All these tiny elements together, it's about thousands of them. I think it's 8,000 of them. All this tiny fraction of data, the information that is in these fields, in the end, turns out that they are able to predict if this applicant is willing to pay or not pay for a loan. And the results are amazing. I mean, they are surpassing other competitors like banks, just by accepting applicants that banks refuse, of course with higher interest rates, but they are doing business quite well. So this ends my presentation, just to give you some ideas, some clues. I think that most is still to be done, and I will challenge you to take this opportunity to create your own business, to take value on this data that is dormant, and to be successful. Thank you very much.